So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 52, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast, in a fucking building again. Solo Dolo this time. Shout out to fucking W for fucking killing a great ass fucking episode. So today it's gonna be kind of short, and not for my lack of trying, but we got two guests lined up, right? There's a dude across the street fucking yelling. I'm about to go out there and fucking punch him in his face. Shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up. Anyway, there's a dude across the street fucking yelling about some shit. And so tomorrow we got fucking Dick stepping in the building. Super Dick. He's fucking coming through. Not a phone one. None of that shit. He's coming to sit down across from me right now. So I got to get everything all fucking tidied up for him. And then Monday, we got the fucking Truest of Chains coming out. And we're doing a fucking conspiracy episode. Because we were supposed to cover that last time. And as I do normally, just jabberjaw and fucking, and I drag people in with me. So it's like, and I'm fucking just jabbering my fucking... Anyway, so I got all kinds of shit to do today in preparation, and I gotta go to work still, and bring kids to work, and I bought this fucking garage door grease, and I fucking greased up everything, special garage door shit, and the fucking garage door sounds like a fucking shit still. I don't know where it's having the issue, so I'm gonna have to fuck with it a little bit more, of course, but so. That being said, so we got some fucking guests coming, and then fucking Taro's coming at some point too. I had to put him out like a week or two because all my fucking time is booked up fucking with already people fucking coming to sit down, and then I've been handling shit at work, fucking taking care of some shit there. So it's been busy, man. And during my weekly mentorship discussions, we came up with a plan of something new that I'm trying to figure out. It's fucking difficult to figure out. I've been R&Ding this shit, and it's been fucking super difficult to figure out. So, I mean, it's not impossible. We're gonna get it, but I just got to figure out how to roll out this whole new product. It's gonna be cool for some people. It's going to be totally fucking meaningless and useless for other people. But I think it's a great idea, and it's something I've been thinking about for a long time. And now I'm just really trying to make it happen. So I've been trying it. The shit wasn't fucking working properly. I'm so used to doing all the shit that I'm already doing that once I try something completely different, my brain like automatically wants to just do the same thing, if that makes sense. I want to mix things the same way. I just want to do everything the same way, and that's just not the way it works. So I gotta relearn, refigure out, and I haven't done that in so fucking long. And no, I shouldn't say that, because I had to kind of learn the violet and shit, and the new red, and I've been doing some learning and but it's all shit I've already fucking worked with before. So this is like, I don't know, this is fucking totally different. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, sir. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be good. So that being said, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this one short a little bit today, but I promise you, the next of episodes, the next couple, as long as everything goes as planned, are going to be fucking ill, man. And I really love having guests and sitting down with people and talking. And so today I kind of wanted to touch on something quickly. That was on not the last episode, because I think a new machine. Fuck. Excuse me. Fucking sparkling water gets me fucked up before this shit. A new machine podcast just came out today, I think. So was it the one before this? Because I did some catching up, so my order might be out. But it was about memories that we make, right? And having this last episode with Dubby, I reminisced a lot, and we brought up a lot of things, and he said things that I had forgotten about, and I said things that he had forgotten about, and in the episode of the Machine podcast was are you making memories because or are there lots of occurrences and things and time in your life where it's more mundane and less impactful or memorable that you fucking forget about, that you know, anything, just, you know, what you got at the store fucking 2 weeks ago, or, you know, whatever, or, you know, some regular dream that you had, nothing profound or anything, and then you wake up and you think about it, and then, you know, a month later you never think about it again. But does that happen because it's your brain or life or whatever trying to make sure, you know, that the memorable things are memorable? And at first you're just like, yeah, I don't know fucking brain science, motherfucker. I don't be knowing brain chemistry like that. But I took a deep dive into brain chemistry. No, I didn't. But what I did was I thought about that, and I was like, you know, that sounds right. And that does sound accurate, because I guess what you would do normally, you know, normal shit, and then something happens, then you have a memorable event made. But if you fucking did that shit all the time, then it's not as memorable anymore. Then it just becomes a part of the mundane, and you got to keep, you know, and I kind of compared it to, in my mind, in thinking about this subject, it's like being a fucking drug addict, kind of. You know, not obviously with the same consequences, but more so, fucking when you're chasing that fucking high, you're chasing the dragon, you know, it'll never be like that one, you know? So once you, let's just say you're one of them adrenaline junkie people, and once you get that fucking rush, then you're trying to do it again and again, and you're trying to find that same feeling, jumping off a fucking building with a parachute or whatever it is that you're doing. So I think at that point, you know, a roller coaster probably wouldn't seem like shit. You probably wouldn't even enjoy that. It'd probably be like a waste of your fucking time if you free jumped off the side of a dam down and fucking parachuted into a gorge or some crazy shit. So I've ever since this episode, you know, my thought process is weird. It branches off and goes to different places, and it made me, you know, really start thinking about, I don't know if I should start writing down these memories and stories and shit that I have, or if I should, you know, something like that, because, you know, W and I sitting there talking, and he's like, oh, you remember this happened? That happened. Oh yeah, do you remember this? And it would be a fucking shame to not have those anymore for whatever reason. You know, to not have these same memories, you know, if they vanished, if they were gone, if they were forgotten about into the fucking great abyss, I'd be upset about that. So I feel like, I don't know if it's called a memoir or what, if I should fucking write a book or attempt to, or, you know, to figure out a way, or even do an entire fucking audio series, even if it's just for myself, of recording these memories and things that I have to to make sure that I don't lose them, or, you know, because I know personally, like I talk with Jimmy the Ghost and shit, which I hope he gets his fucking ass out here one of these days, about things that him and I did, and I know he's got the look. He's like, I think you're blending two of the fucking stories together, two separate events that did happen. They're both very real, but they definitely didn't happen at the same time. And I don't want that to happen to all of my memories, you know. And maybe that's just a part of getting older, is maybe things aren't as clear. But you ask my fucking 90-year-old fucking grandfather about fucking jumping out of planes in fucking Korea, he'll tell you all that shit. He'll tell you what the fucking serial numbers on his fucking pack were and all kinds of shit. So I don't know. It just brought a whole layer of thinking into these memories and shit, and that's why I'm kind of hoping that this podcast, is a limited trust, continues, because it brings out a lot of things, and it sparks memories. And when we're having discussions, or when I'm just talking with you guys like today, it brings out these memories and things that I don't want to forget. And this is kind of like a how do you say, a catalog, or it's a whatever the fuck. It's an archive of things that I can reflect on and look back at. So I don't know. I'm kind of bouncing around in my mind right now, just about what the next move is. You know, like, do we keep this up? Oh, and I wanted to mention, while I'm still thinking about it, this probably isn't as good of an announcement as you probably would have liked to hear, but I'm going to tell you guys first, and because I know there's only there's a small group of people that listen regularly, and I fucking love you guys for that. And there's some people that catch up from time to time, and so if you're listening, whatever today is, what's the date today? Oh, this computer says it's July 21st, so that definitely ain't fucking it. September, so 22nd, Dick's coming tomorrow. September 22nd. I think at November 1st, I hate to do it to everybody, but I think I gotta do like a little slight fucking price increase, because over the last week or two, I did some serious number crunching, and this isn't like A plus B equals C, so therefore, I mean, this was like breaking down shit to the gram, like what pigments cost me to the gram, and what bases cost me to the ounce, and fucking what all this shit costs, and what a label costs, and what everything costs. And fucking my margins on some shit are fucking way off, and not in a good direction either. So, you know, it's never been about making $1 million here, because that ain't fucking happening. But I as I sit there and wonder, like, where the fuck, like, why can't I afford to do this next project? And I really just think it's because fucking the price of everything that I do has went up, and things that I regularly have to buy is fucking went up and almost doubled in some cases, like with evidence of, I bought this 1 year ago for $11.99, and now it's fucking $19.99. You know what I mean? So I unfortunately have to. It's not going to be anything crazy or ridiculous, and it's still going to be super fucking reasonable and way under comparable to a lot of the other guys, a lot of the big guys. So it's not going to be out of reach for anyone, I don't think. If you're already there and looking, I don't think you're going to be shocked. Like, oh my fucking God. Oh my God, what is this man trying to do? Retire by the end of 2023? I don't think it's going to be like that, and it's not going to be on everything. It's not across the board. It's on a couple of items where they've been the same since 2017, I'm pretty sure. And that's just, it's not conducive to today's fucking environment and my cost of fucking doing business, unfortunately. And it just kind of has to be, you know. So there'll be an official announcement for everyone who doesn't fucking tune in here. I don't know, in the next few weeks or something, just kind of letting you know that, you know, after Halloween, fucking, there's going to be a little bump. And the other thing, Dice Scribes, you know, I got like fucking 50 different ones that you can choose from, and that's gonna change as well. You'll still be able to get all 50, just not at the same time. I'm gonna break it up quarterly into 10 or 11 different options quarterly. So, you know, you'll have the spring, the fall, the fucking summer, the winter sets that are available in those time periods, because I think, and this was a discussion that was had, I think that having 50 plus options with customizable options for each one, you know, putting a fucking ball chain on it or doing this or doing that different, it could get straining, as strange as it sounds, you know, that I have to pick something now kind of thing, you know, and you're getting fucking, people might panic and just say, you know, maybe I'll revisit this later, and then fucking, you know, back out of the site and fucking say, all right, that's a little too much for me to look at right now. So I want to kind of condense that, and so if there's one that you had your eye on or something like that, like, it'll come back. It will cycle through, and maybe I'll even put a post of like which sets will be available. But as far as, I don't know when that's going to take place, but I'm going to be breaking that up soon. Maybe while fucking fall is tomorrow. So probably winter, probably by winter, the actual season of winter. The fucking, what is that, the winter solstice or whatever the fuck. Probably by then it'll be dropped down to about 10 or 11 pieces, or 12. I can't remember what it is exactly, something between 10 and 12, I think. So a little bit of change is coming, but nothing you guys can't handle, man. You guys have fucking hung in there and rocked fucking through for way fucking different and more shit than this. So I'm not really too worried about it, because, you know, you guys fucking hold it down. I'm just looking around, fucking looking at all this trim and all this shit up top and all this stuff I gotta do before fucking tomorrow. Give me a fucking headache. So I'm probably gonna be up early tomorrow and fucking get shit ready and making sure me and the superest of dicks are fucking ready to go and get it rocking. So basically this week was just you know, reminisce and try to remember your memories, man, and try to make memories. I think try to make some too, you know, and let them happen as they do. We'll figure it all out, everybody. We're all in this together. We'll in the end we'll figure it the fuck out. But yeah, so little changes, little this and that, working on a project, got some guests coming. And yeah, we're just gonna keep doing what the fuck we're doing and trying to make it happen for everybody. So I'm gonna wrap this one up, a little short joint. I gotta fucking try to throw the edit on it real quick and get it uploadable, so then we can go fucking get some groceries before we gotta go pick the oldest one up from school, and then bring her back home, and then bring her to work. And when I bring her back home, she's got to get her shit together, and then her and I have to leave. And because when I drop her off at work, then I have to go directly from there to work, or else Jimmy the Ghost is going to fucking slap me for being late. And then the people that we got to meet to let us in this place are going to fucking slap me. And fucking my old man's going to fucking slap me from fucking wherever he's at, just, you know. So I don't feel like getting slapped today. So if you guys value my face and not getting slapped in it, forgive me for less than 20, but I don't know, man. I don't know. So maybe I'll drop clips of the dick episode throughout the week, possibly. Or I don't want to just drop it like fucking on a Tuesday or something, because Friday, you know, it's a Friday night. What do you plan on doing? Shout out Gary. All right, man. That's it. That's fucking it. Next time you hear this motherfucker, it'll be a fucking We Are Sitting Down, baby. I'm out of here.